Okay, the next thing I want to show you, actually you just saw a transition there for a second, is how to update these slides that show up at the very top of the header of each page. So the home page has a slideshow that changes, and then the other pages, for example, fashion photography, these have a half-sized slide that's static. So right now, this is consistent on multiple pages. If you were to say want to set up your own header image that's different for, say, photography fashion versus photography products. Maybe you want to have one that's only products up here. Let me show you how to set those up. So again, we're going to go to the dashboard, and for every page that's on here, if you scroll below all the Visual Composer stuff, down here you're going to see something called Page Header Options. So what I've done is I've set it up as a slideshow. Even the ones that only have one image that's still are still set up as a slideshow. And then down here I have header below slideshow. So what that does is it puts your images at the top and your menu with your logo and the links right below it. And then I've set up the slider as slider revolution. So you want that checked off. And then here it says choose slider. So what I have is I have the homepage slideshow, which is the full height one that changes images. And then I also have one here that's called half tall slide fashion. So obviously you would choose here which one you want to appear on this given page. So for the homepage, I've got homepage slideshow. For the fashion page, you would have half tall fashion. And just the difference, again, that's the one that only is half as tall as opposed to the homepage, which is the full height. So now what happens if you want to actually change and edit a slide? So from your dashboard, you're going to go over to Slider Revolution and then click Slider Revolution. And again, right now there's two slideshows set up. One of them here is homepage slideshow, and the other one is half tall fashion. So for example, let me open up one of these. So if I open up homepage slideshow and I click on it, it'll come in, and you can see I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different slides that are here, and every one of them is, double height, I guess, or full height slides. If I go back and I look at the half tall slide, you'll see that again, this one is half as tall. So let's say that you want to change it and you want to have a different one for products, right? So we're going to keep this one that you have. And if we want to make one that's products, well, we can go to change image and we can change the image, and then we'd go in here and scroll to find maybe a different, actually I've got some of these saved in here as half-sized images. So maybe you want to choose one that's just products. And then you would go to change image, and then up in the top right, you would hit save. But of course you don't want to change the existing fashion one, right? You would want to have a whole new slide that is specific to your, say, products or some other thing that you have in the future. So what you'd want to do in that case is duplicate the existing one and then change the image. So you'd go over here, put your mouse over the one you want to duplicate, click the little arrow down and hit duplicate. And what that does is you can name it. So let's call this half tall slide products. And then we hit duplicate. And once you do that, now you've got another one here, half tall slide products. We can go in here and edit this one and scroll down. You can see everything looks fine on it, except we might want to change the image to some other set of images. Like you may want to create a specific set that has just products there. And then you would remember just go to save up in the top right. And when you want to use it, you just go to that particular page. And here, I'll even show you again here. If I click back to, let's see, edit page. If I go back here at the very bottom, we would just choose a different slide. So, oops, did I go too far? Looks like I may have gone a little too far. Let's give it a second to boot up. Okay, so here's your Visual Composer. If we scroll down, you have page header, slideshow, and here you can even see now products is showing up as a slideshow. So there you have it. That's how to change the slideshows at the top of the pages.